Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're going to go over Matic. It's absolutely ripped up 24% on the day. We absolutely crushed it with our spot trade. And I'll show you that before we get into the video here. So currently we're sitting at 51 cents, up 24% on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 4.04 billion. 24-hour volume, 876 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. Grab an incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So you can see we've absolutely broke out. Now we were going through a correction here, and I did take a short trade. I locked in about 25% gain when it started to bounce, and then I thought we might put in a little bit of an ABC because we had a strong rejection here off the 0.618. I'm like, okay, we're going to see that wave C to bring us down into the yellow box, but then some volume stepped in and we absolutely exploded. So we'll start with our spot trade here. A monster 43% gain from our entry at 35 cents. We're already up 43%, been taking profits along the way. Closed 75% of my trade. And I just told my members here that 90% of my account is in spot trading and 10% is in leverage. So I always have like 10 times more money in my spot trades than I do in my leverage trades. So I'll show you the leverage trade as well here. We have been shorting Matic on the way down, took a 25% exit. And then when we started to see that bounce, I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to see a little bit of an ABC, as you can see right here, taking us down into that yellow box. But we ended up having some volume step in and I got stopped out on that trade here. So I'll quickly pop it open just to be completely transparent with you guys. So I entered a short right in here with the stop loss just above the wick, anticipating an ABC correction to bring us down to the yellow box. But as you can see here, we broke out, so it hit the stop loss. But as I mentioned, I always have about 10 times as more at least in my spot trades, as 90% of my trading account is in spot and only 10% is in leverage, because it's very, very low risk with my spot trading strategy, and it has a very, very high win rate. Where leverage, there's more risk. We are doing quite well with our leverage trades here, but of course there is more risk. So if you want access to that, make sure to sign up to the Discord at the $10 membership for my exact entries, exits, and take profits. So we've absolutely ripped. It looks like we put in a bit of a smaller ABC correction. We only came down to the 0.382, which is a minimum retracement for a wave 2 from the bottom to the top. You can see we came right down to the 0.382, so that is a minimum retracement. So if you're looking to trade a wave 3 here, and what I should have done with a long position is you can start dollar cost averaging into your long on the wave 2 pullback, the 0.382, the 0.5, the 0.618, and have your stop loss at the previous low. So you DCA into the wave 2 correction, and then you ride up the wave 3, because the wave 3 is a much larger trade than the wave 2 correction. So that's just one way to play a pullback with Elliott wave theory. So here's our impulsive wave 1. We've broken out wave 1, corrective wave 2, and I do believe right now we're going through an extended large wave 3. We're going to use our fib retracement from the top of wave 1 down to the bottom. And as I always mention, with an extended wave 3, it usually lands in between the 2 and the 2.618. So currently we have the 2 here at 48 cents. We smoked through that, and we've come all the way up to the 2.618 at 51 cents. Now a wave 3 can get overextended all the way up to 4.25, which is at 60 cents. I don't think that's the likely scenario. As you can see here, we're starting to consolidate. We're seeing some wick rejections. So we may put in that wave 4 correction and look for that wave 5. I was hoping for more of a pullback here, so I could get in on a pullback on this inverse head and shoulders where we broke out and then we retested. But as you can see here, we broke out. We kind of did retest it. We consolidated and then we continue to break out. But if we roll over, if we see a bit of a steeper correction and come all the way back down, I may look for an entry based off this inverse head and shoulders. But beautiful to see this breakout here for Matic. Very, very exciting. Absolutely crushing it with our spot trade, currently up 43% from our entry, which is just awesome here. So if we do see some pullback for the wave 4, if this were to be the high of the wave 3 here, then what you can do is take your Fibonacci from the bottom of wave 2 all the way up to the top of wave 3, and you're looking for a retracement down to the 0.236 at a minimum at 48 cents, and then you have the 0.382 at 47 cents, and a wave 4 can come all the way down to the 0.5 at about 45.8 cents. And just remember, that's the smaller wave 4 pullback within the larger wave 3, which could take you all the way up here to about 60 cents to retest this level of of support as resistance. See a wave 4 pullback and a wave 5 that could take you all the way up to these previous highs here at about 70 cents for our friend Matic. So the technical analysis has been playing out to a T. We saw a 5-wave move to the upside. We had our wave 2 pullback, and it looks like we're going through our wave 3. Now, of course, wave 3 can overextend. We really don't know until we start to put in that corrective wave 4. Wave 3 can shoot all the way up and test these levels of support as resistance here at 58 cents. And then we'd have to measure our wave 5 accordingly. But as of right now, we are quite overbought on the RSI, which can be an early indicator of a move back down here. So if we do start to get rejected by this level, we're putting in that lower level. So if we do start to get rejected here, we're putting in that smaller wave 4, looking for that final wave 5 within our larger wave 3 for our friend Matic. Everything's been playing out to a T, which is absolutely beautiful. Inverse head and shoulder. Bottomed right at our 32-cent price target. So everything's been coming to fruition, which is just absolutely incredible here on the channel. As I've been mentioning, we had this bullish divergence on the daily, which is beginning to play out here. And I talked about us pushing up to this resistance here at 56 cents, which is currently playing out beautifully here on the chart. Now we could definitely start to push up to these levels of resistance. I'll drop in a couple more lines here. We have about 68.70 cents, and then we have this level of resistance as well, which is coming in at about 73 cents for Matic. After that, you're basically looking at these swing highs here at about 83 cents and then all the way up at about $1. Will we make it all the way up to that level? I don't know about that. I think we're just seeing a beautiful relief bounce here, but we may push up to overbought on the RSI. That is a possibility, and that could see you all the way up in between about 69 and 75 cents for our friend Matic. That's basically it for this update. Making some beautiful profits with our spot trade. 43% gain from our entry here. It all comes in at the $10 membership. Make sure to sign up through the Discord. Just gonna fix my little screen brightness here. We also have buy and take profit zones if you're looking to dollar cost average into your altcoin positions, and over 1,900 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And you can sign up through the Patreon. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.